the Yang Gang event. Hey there, this is Daniel. So behind the scenes here in Detroit, and I have a gentleman here from Southern California all the way. So what's your name, first of all?
My name is Nate.
Hey Nate. So thanks for doing this little interview with me. And what brought you all the way across the country to see Andrew Yang today?
Well, I'm a big believer in the campaign, and I think this is really going places. I think tomorrow night is going to be, it's going to be a pivotal moment, and we're going to bring in a lot of new support. And I want to be here and make sure that, want to see it happen.
Okay, so you want to see history in the making today is what we're doing. So behind the scenes at the Yang Gang. And so what are you looking for specifically from Andrew tomorrow, do you think?
I'm hoping that obviously that he gets more time than the first debate. That was a real problem, especially with some issues with the microphone as well that we know about. I'm hoping that he himself also is a little bit more aggressive than before. I think that, that's going to be really important that he makes that happen, really makes his voice heard over the crowd instead of just being called on. I think that's going to be very important. And I'm thinking he's probably learned some lessons from the last one, though, and he's going to be a much more dominating force this time.
So we're looking for a little bit of teeth with Andrew Yang. Get up.
That's right.
Okay.
The Yang claw.
The Yang claw. Good analogy. Okay. Well, thanks for doing this interview with me. And for more behind the scenes, go ahead and subscribe and share this video. Talk to you guys later. Bye. Hi there, Daniel. So we just watched the first night of Democratic debates, and I have this wonderful person who has a Twitch channel. And what?
Yeah. Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Reddit. I got it all.
Okay. So what is it? Give us your information so we can find you and all that kind of good stuff.
Thanks, Daniel. So for the most part, it is Alyssa Monet Mason. It's my full name. That's going to be on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. My Twitter handle is actually Alyssa Nerdiful, so it's like nerd mixed with beautiful. NERDIFUL. And then the rest of it, on Reddit is Alyssa Monet Mason, Facebook, all that stuff. So yeah, that's the easiest way to get me is just type out my full name.
Okay, sounds complicated, but we'll try to find it.
Oh my god!
Okay, I'll put it in the description. But okay, so we just watched the Democratic debates. What were your thoughts on the debates?
My first initial thought was that I really did appreciate how well the moderators handled their time. So they made sure that nobody was going too overboard when it comes to rebuttals and talking about whatever they were going to talk about. They cut off people when they were just trailing off too long. I did appreciate that. Now the substance of what people were talking about. I understand that you have to talk about Medicare and immigration and, gun violence. But again, I loved how Marianne Williamson, she was like, listen, we are only talking about symptoms. We're not talking about the causes of why is our Medicare system so bad? Why is gun violence still on the rise? And I just wish they would have talked about mental health just a little bit more, because that is the root of our problems, our mental health crisis in America.
Okay. Well, as far as that goes, Marianne Williamson, she talks a lot about the intellectual, not even intellectual, but the
philosophical.
Thank you, yes. But she doesn't talk about policies as much, and so that's what makes me kind of very, I don't know.
No, I would not vote her for president because of that reason. She still didn't, for me, I did not get enough policy from her. Just philosophy, which again, I really appreciated, but still, I don't even think I would want her as vice president for Andrew Yang, because there's not enough meat on that bone, I just wish she would have just more solid plans. But I personally, she's my spirit animal. I personally like her.
Your spirit animal, okay. But so far, I felt like the debates were just, again, boring, a lot of platitudes. I hope, of course, that Andrew Yang kills it tomorrow night and talks to real American policies, real American issues, and he's not boring.
It's just excruciating watching stuff like this because you start to realize that, wow, like this is why I watch YouTube all the time. This is why I watch Twitch all the time. I don't think that these people seem so fake and this seems so pandering to me personally. It's just a total turnoff, and that's why I respect Andrew Yang so much. I hate to be like, oh my god, Andrew Yang all the time, but like he really is the one that opened my eyes to the fact that, wow, we can, not only are there like underlying problems to our Medicare system and stuff like gun violence and stuff like that, but there's a way for us to get out of the situation, I know the UBI is probably not the most perfect plan, but this is the foundation, it's the start of it. And he has so many other policies that can go along with it that I think would definitely benefit specific people. But the UBI would be a unification of us all, and that foundation of people go kind of crazy. But it would definitely, it's like set the foundation. That's it. That's all I want, is to get people together and have that sense of community again.
Okay. Well, let's hope for the best for Andrew Yang tomorrow. Thanks for doing the interview with me. We have people walking through because it's the end of the night and people want to go.
Yeah.
They've had enough of the 2.5 hours of politicians speaking to us about what they think they're gonna do. So, but the Yang Gang is active. They're out there. They're hollering and making all kinds of noise. So, Yang Gang forever.
Yang Gang, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you, Daniel, for having me on your channel.
No problem. Okay. Subscribe, like, do all that kind of stuff, and donate to the campaign and the channel, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.